Hey Dust Bunnies, Dustro here with another build video in Fallout 76. This build is one that I have never used in the 5+ years of playing this game. I've played Bloodied many times, but I've only played Bloodied as a commando or a rifleman build. This recently was the first time I've done a heavy build for Bloodied. I know it's crazy. I still can't believe it's something I haven't ever tried, but I absolutely fell in love with it. And I want to kind of go over it with you briefly and let you guys know this is an absolutely fun build. You don't have to be running around with fixers and handmaids all the time. If you're Bloodied, you do have the option of playing as a heavy gunner. So let's get right into the build video here. So, and I always do my videos unscripted, so mistakes will be made, and they are almost always a single cut. So check this out. So here are the perk points that I have distributed amongst the special for this build. 10 in strength, 2 in perception, 6 in endurance. Stupid timer on my phone. 4 in charisma, 15 in intelligence, 9 in agility, and 10 in luck. Now, my intelligence is really high, and you don't have to have it high, but I just did a double XP weekend, so I wanted to make sure I got the most out of it. And when you look at how I have my perks inside intelligence, you'll probably see that you could probably just keep it like this going forward. Go into it. So the perks. Under strength, I have traveling pharmacy, bear arms, both rank 3. The heavy gunner perk cards, I just have 1 point for each of those. You could change this column so you have all the heavy gunner ones maxed out. I think it's absolute overkill. So I always go with just a 1, 1, and 1. Blocker, for Bloodied, I almost always have a rank 3 blocker card on there because you are very susceptible to getting hurt and killed by melee attackers. 2 points in bandolier, that's an absolute always on. And then I just had 1 point to throw around, and I didn't know really what I wanted to do with this, so I put it under lock and load, which actually kind of helps. Perception. As a Bloodied heavy gunner, I run, or anytime I'm Bloodied, I always run as a herbivore. So 1 point for green thumb, 1 for concentrated fire, 2 for grenadier because a lot of my heavy guns are explosive bullets, and then a rank 3 in glow sight. Man, this card actually rocks. So I would encourage you guys to have that equipped. Do more damage to the glowies. Under endurance, I run fireproof on every build. Doesn't matter what it is, it's always on. 1 for radical, essential for being Bloodied. And I always put 2 points of rejuvenated in. Well, I can't say always, but I often use this card. Charisma, very low charisma on this build. Rank 3 inspirational, 1 for strange numbers. Now here's the intelligence column over here. I have 15 points invested into that. Nerd Rage, absolute must for Bloodied. 5 for demo expert. And then I have 1 for each of the science cards. So when I'm running like a plasma caster, actually plasma caster doesn't work under these. So actually, you know, these kind of don't really matter so much, but I still have them on there just to fill the gap. Rank 3 batteries included, 1 scrapper. This is an odd one because plasma caster is an energy weapon. You think you would get this energy damage bonus, but it doesn't work on plasma casters. So I've tested this. It definitely doesn't work. Hopefully at some point in time this will be changed in our favor. So you could take these out and put anything else in there, you know, like armor, so you don't, your armor doesn't break quickly. Sometimes I'll run a gunsmith 3 so my guns don't break so soon. But I have so many improved repair kits, that doesn't matter. The only other viable option for me would be something like portable power, so when you're picking up power armor pieces, the stuff doesn't weigh so much. So honestly, let's just change it now. Perfect. Under agility, rank 5 adrenaline, you could just go with 1 and put something else in there like gun fu, or I sometimes use goat legs. I like goat legs. If you want to spend your AP on defensive tactics, you can put dodgy in there. A lot of people love that. I almost never run with it. I like my AP. I don't like it being wasted on defense. I'd rather use it in offensive measures. So I just go with 5. Through hiker, marathoner, and action girl. I love my AP. So that's always there. Under luck, one of the absolute cards you should have for a bloodied build is serendipity. Really helps you out from dying so much. Class freak and starch genes, those two work together. I always have those on. Curator, I had this on just because of double XP weekend. I don't typically run with bobbleheads or magazines, so you could swap that out with anything else if you wanted. Good with salt. I don't like my stuff spoiling quickly, and then bloody mess just gets you a little bit of extra damage. Legendary perks. If I'm running against the Scorched Beast Queen, 100% put fucking duds on, gives you that poison damage resistance. This is a great card to have. Otherwise, I would have Master Infiltrator on so I can quickly pick terminals and locks. And then the rest of them are invested in special points, so I've got Perception, Intelligence, Strength, Agility, and Luck. All maxed out. Now, it's important to know I am level 2,757, so I've got tons of points, perk coins, and all that crap for the perk loadout and all that. So just keep that in mind. If you're a fairly new player, this build may not be exactly for you because obviously you don't have the points to invest in the perks, but it kind of gives you some direction as far as where you want to maybe take your build as you progress and level up. So as you can tell with some of the food buffs that I have, I do have a crap ton of AP, 450. I am able to get that over 500 if I really wanted to, but that's plenty. That's really plenty for me. So there's the Nerd Rage, gives you the AP regen, damage resistance. We'll go over some of the food buffs, but just quickly, Company Tea gives you AP regen, which is nice for an hour. Moon Fruit Juice plus agility, plus 2 agility. Potato Juice gives you more AP. Like I said, I'm an AP connoisseur. And then for my easy XP increases, I've got Brain Fungus Soup and Cranberry Cobbler. For my mutations, I have Adrenal Reaction. That's an absolute must. For Bloodied builds, just gives you a ton more damage when you are low health. Bird Bones, Eagle Eyes, Egghead. Healing Factor, you don't have to have this. A lot of people don't use it. I love this mutation. Chem Effects is a negative 14%. I don't care. As soon as I'm out of combat, I start regenerating my health, and you don't have a whole lot of health, so why waste impacts when you don't need to? And then I don't have to carry a whole ton of them. Herbivore, you could run carnivore for heavy guns. Like when I'm full health, I'm almost always carnivore. But for herbivore or for bloodied, I just always go herbivore. Herd mentality, I'm not I'm not on a team at the moment, so I'm not getting any special perks for it. So my specials are all -2. But typically I'm almost always on a team. Marsupial, absolute must. Same with Speed Demon. Booyah. The armor I'm wearing is all, it's at the moment, it's all scout armor, intelligence. This I can change up. But if you were running like a double XP, or if you're just grinding for XP, probably the best thing you can do is just either roll Secret Service armor that's unyielding with intelligence on it. That can take a lot of time, a lot of legendary modules, a lot of headache. You could just go onto some trading forums like on Reddit or Discord, or just people's vendors on the map, and just find scout or scout armor or combat armor that has intelligence, and that'll just give you some extra intelligence, which means extra XP. So while I'm here, let me grab my my normal stuff for unyielding, because double XP is over. And I much prefer Secret Service armor, because when you're running scout armor, you have like almost no rad protection. This way I have a lot. So typically I will run a jetpack with my chest, but if you caught in my stash box, I do have another chest piece that has dents on it for extra explosion protection. You could mod that for asbestos to give you more fire protection. So, you know, you have a lot of ways you can configure all this. I'm trying to get a full set of unyielding with weapon weight reduction. That would be perfect, even with AP regen. But I have one with AP regen. This is Sentinel here. This one's not too bad. Another AP regen and ammo reduction. So ammo reduction is pretty good, but it's I would much rather have weapon reduction, so I could have a lot more weapons on my character. But it's a win if it's ammo reduction, weight reduction, or even food, drug, chem reduction. So those are the ones I would normally run with. Apparel. Because it was double XP weekend, I was running charisma, intelligence, and luck. But I don't need that right now. So let's put that off. And I run typically one with strength, perception, and endurance. This is a raider. Gives you 4 strength, 2 perception, and 4 endurance. That's my under armor of choice. For my wheel of fortune, my pinwheel, I don't know what you want to call this. I have a Gatling, a bloodied Gatling explosive with 90% reduced weight. This gun is so amazing. Oh my god. The Gatling gun is probably my favorite gun out of every weapon in the game, especially if it's explosive. Always running a holy fire. This is a vampire's version. I've been trying to roll a bloodied one for a while, and I just have not had any luck. So this is just the standard holy fire that you get from Beast of Burden. 25% weapon speed, breaks slower, vampires. This thing kicks ass. And then also a plasma caster. This one's a quad. So I've tried rolling bloodied. I have never gotten a bloodied ever. So this is awesome. I do prefer the extra carry capacity. And if this could have been a perfect roll, 50 crit damage with less AP cost, but this is fine. Then I have all my food and food, drug, chem stuff here. So I've got canned coffee and company tea for more AP. Right away diluted. So when I when my health bar gets too consumed by radiation, say it's like at 10% left of non-radiation, I'll take a red away diluted, and then I'll use a stim pack if I'm in battle. If I'm not, I'll just let my health regenerate by itself thanks to healing factor mutation. And then I'll use glowing blood. Glowing blood to me is a much better way of gaining radiation on the fly. So let's say I take a red away diluted. You can see my health bar is going up automatically. That's too much. You want to be in the sweet spot of 20% health. So I'll just take some of the glowing blood. You can see it adds 15 rats. Now I'm in full bloodied nerd rage mode, baby. Most people I think use gamma guns, but gamma guns give you too much radiation. This is more controlled, so you get it to the point where exactly you want it. So hate me if you're not a glowing blood person. I don't give a shit. This is what I use and it works perfectly well. And then these are the food buffs. Mut fruit juice gives you agility. Corn syrup gives you AP regen. Corn soup, not syrup. Potato juice increases your AP. Cranberry cobbler and brain fungus soup, those give you the intelligence for brain fungus soup, and then the bonus XP for cranberry cobbler. So that's my shit. What else is there to show off with this build? We can just go have a little bit of fun. Let's just run around West Tech. That's kind of what I've done with some of my other videos, just to show you some of the damage that this shit can do. While I'm loading into this new section, if you guys could, make sure you follow me or subscribe to my channel here and like this video. I am just teetering on the edge of becoming partner at YouTube, so please, your likes and your subs help immensely. Make sure you share the video too. And lastly, follow me over on Twitch. I stream this game 5 days a week. My Twitch handle is just Dustro, so go to twitch.tv/Dustro. All right, so let's go with the Bloodied Gatling gun. And I've already buffed up. Of course, it's not hitting. I'm recording. But you can totally use VATS with this build.
Let's play.
So we'll just use the Gatling gun here, and then we will go somewhere else and use the plasma caster. Sometimes you just can't get VATS on that turret. Let me just loot all these guys. That was really shitty fighting there. Normally, with this, oh my god, Rad Rumble popped on my private server. Normally, VATS works pretty well with this setup. But for whatever reason, it's not. I'm just gonna skip this. It's not double XP weekend anymore, and I just don't care. So let's go to Huntersville. And just know that, one, if I were on a team with 3 other people, my damage output would be significantly higher. All my special stats would be higher. But I'm playing solo, so her mentality is definitely hurting me a little bit. And then if I had a bloody plasma caster, I'd be doing a ton of damage. So let's. This gun has, I think, the shittiest. Oh my god, the shittiest. What's the word? Let's find it out here. Accuracy, vast accuracy. It's not too bad number wise, but man, it just sucks. 1256. Like when it hits hard. There's no way this is 60%. It's way worse than that. And I don't know why it always hits high. It always goes above their head.
Super mutants.
I saw that dude running at me. So yeah, this is my bloodied heavy gunner build, guys. What do you think? It is a lot of fun. What's that guy doing over there? So I don't know what I'm doing. Let's kill this last guy right here. Anyone else? I hear yelling. I just need to wrap this video up. So let's just go back to my camp. Another question you guys can answer in the comments. What is your favorite build to run with? Do you prefer bloodied? Seems like most people are always running a bloodied build of some sort. I do have a couple of junkies, or I have a junkies build video on my channel here. I actually also have a berserker build. Berserker builds are fun. And so make sure you check out the other videos on my channel. But that's all I have, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, make sure you like and subscribe. Comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.